Good morning. I'm Mary.
I'm Linda, Pinky Moss.
Sisters in the kitchen.
Welcome to our show.
Yeah, we today we're going to do a little. It's called a salad, but it can be for the salad or dessert, either one. It's called the pretzel salad, and the crust tastes kind of like a graham cracker crust, but it's made out of pretzels. And a lot of you may already know this recipe, but anyway, we're going to show you the way we do it. All right, this is I usually get the sticks because they're easier. They're easier to break up, and I've already got. It calls for 2 cups of crushed pretzels, but you want to leave a little bit of big chunks, not big, but you don't want them crushed to not like a meal type thing. So I've already got some already here. These are little long sticks, and what I do is I just kind of break them a little bit before I put them in the processor. I have a big food processor, but this wasn't going to be a very big job, so I'm just using my little small one here. And I'm just going to put them in here. And I think this will be enough to finish making it 2 cups. But it's just a little small. Sorry. That's why I crushed most of them up beforehand, because I didn't want y'all to
noise going on. I mean, that's part of cooking. You can't cook quietly. At least we don't.
No, we don't. I'm gonna give it one more pulse. It's not quite small enough to suit me. That'd be enough. I don't really think I need all these anyway. So I've already got 1 cup. This is about the size. You leave some little, kind of large pieces, and some fine. But I'm gonna.
Is there something you want me to do?
No, not really. I'm just gonna take some of these bigger pieces out because I know I've got too much here. I don't want to have to turn that on again. So here's the other cup. I'm gonna put that other little bit. It ain't much in there. And then you put 1/4 a cup of sugar in this, and then I stir it up.
Do you need this measuring cup again?
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think I won't need it again, because this is this recipe. You do it in steps, and I'm gonna do this one in pieces, but we'll put the video all together. All right, Linda, and then this right here is 3/4 a cup of melted butter.
Mary and I love to travel. We've always loved to travel. Mama liked to travel. Paul Lee he loved to go places and see his family. Daddy liked to travel.
We all love
traveling is in our blood.
Yeah.
We've done quite a bit domestically.
Yeah.
We're not world travelers, but we've done a lot of traveling in the United States.
I guess I went around the world to get to where I wanted, but anyway, I'm gonna put this in here because I want that butter to get on all of it, because you bake this in the 350 oven for 15 minutes. We'll make sure that butter gets on all of it so it'll stick. But this is just a crust, and I know, Linda. I woke up the other morning thinking about, the song was just on my mind, leaning on the Lord. That's what we have to do. We have to lean on the Lord in every situation when it's out of our control. When a situation is out of control, we just have to lean on the Lord.
We have to trust Him.
Right. And Linda, you remember that song we used to sing? Linda was 3 years old and I was 5. First time we sang in church.
I feel like traveling on.
Yeah, I feel like traveling on. Song we sang in church. Linda, we had to stand beside the pulpit because we both so short. We was just, like I said, I was 5. 5 and she was 3. Why don't we just You want
Yeah,
to? You want to sing
yeah.
that? No, we're not gonna get the piano or nothing. While I'm mashing this up, we'll just sing. We'll just sing a little chorus. I feel like traveling on and on. I feel like traveling on. My heavenly home is bright and fair. I feel like traveling on. Let me get the book. Let me see if I can find the book. I forgot. It's been so long. It's been so long since we sang that. Let's get this one. Okay. It's glittering towers, the sun outshines. I feel like traveling on. That heavenly mansion shall be mine. Yes, I feel like traveling on. I feel like traveling on and on. I feel like traveling on. My heavenly home is bright and fair. I feel like traveling on.
It sure brings back a lot of memories.
Oh my Lord,
I'm a has-been, but it's still a lot of fun.
Me too. It's been so many years since we just really sing a lot
Yeah.
together.
We used to have really good harmony. Our whole family sang. We sang at so many funerals and
I know.
everything. I mean, the Pinkston kids sang all over East Texas.
Yes, we did. Well, I tell you, I don't have as good a voice as Linda, but
Oh,
I really can't
Used
sing
to.
now.
I don't anymore.
I tell you, I didn't I just don't sing for around anybody no more because it's been so long. I get out of breath. You know, I'm overweight and I just, you know, you have to use your voice to keep it. Now you do. That
We
is
used
the
to
truth.
Go somewhere to church. We had our home church, of course, in Nacogdoches, First Pentecostal. But if we wasn't having church, we found somewhere to go to church on Friday night. We had church on
Yes.
Saturday night,
Yes.
Wednesday night, and Sunday night.
Yes.
And if we could possibly go anywhere, we went somewhere on Friday night. And
Yep.
we went all over East Texas.
Yes,
We'd
we
sang on the way home. We'd
Yep.
sing all the way there. And it
We
was
did.
just,
We
we
sure
just had
did.
so much fun. It was,
We did.
it was something that Mom and Daddy was always happy for us to do. Daddy kept the car filled up with gas, and if we were ready to go somewhere, Charles got in that car, and we had a carload too. It wasn't
Yes,
just
we
us.
did. We had a wonderful
Linnell and
time.
Sue and
Yeah.
whoever else went with us. We always had a bunch of kids in the car with us.
Okay, this is the crust. I didn't put it up around the edges. I just put it on the bottom. Now I put it in the oven, 350 degrees for 15 minutes. And then we'll have another step that comes out. We will post it when we get it out of the oven. We'll give you the next step. All right.
See you in a minute.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye. Hi, everybody. I'm Linda.
I'm Mary, Sisters in the Kitchen.
Thank you, Mom.
All right, now, this is, we took this pretzel crust out of the oven, cooled it. It has to be completely cool. Set it aside, cool it, and now I'm ready to make the filling. It takes 1 8-ounce of cream cheese. Throw that in the trash for me, Linda. I'm gonna be a little bossy. Well, let me tell you something. Somebody said something about me being bossy. Well, let me tell you something. They just hadn't been under supervision of Linda Faye. I'll tell you what, she's a supervisor, and she can tell you what to do. I guarantee you. I guarantee you she'll get the job done, and she is very much a boss. Linda and I, we work good together, but I tell you, she knows how to boss. We just kind of both.
We're both leaders by
Yeah,
nature. All
we
four of
are.
us kids are.
Yeah,
really.
we
We're
are.
all leaders,
Yeah, we
and
are.
when you are, it's just our nature
Yep.
to tell somebody what to do because we have done that for so long in job settings,
Right.
you know. So
I'm beating 1 cup of powdered sugar, 8 ounces of cream cheese. Yeah. Linda and I, we take turns bossing.
We do. The kitchen smells so good.
Oh, I know. We have been baking up a storm. Our church is having a food bazaar next Friday, the 20th of November. And I may get on one day and show you one of the cakes that I'm cooking. I'm not sure, but I might, because I'm going to make several cakes for next week. Anyway,
It's going to be a real busy week for me.
Yeah, it is.
Real busy.
Okay, I'm not going to I'm going to just beat this up together, and then I'm going to stir in the Cool Whip. Okay.
So are you done with this?
Yeah, I'm through with that. Earlier, I made the whipped topping. I made that out of a whipping cream.
Heavy whipping cream.
Heavy whipping cream. So I made that earlier, and I made more Cool Whip whipping topping than what you need. This was 3 cups. See the size? This was 3 cups of heavy cream beat with about 6 tablespoons of powdered sugar. This is way too much for this. So I'm telling you, only 1 cup of heavy cream whipped with about 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar. All right.
So somebody asked the other day, what's the difference in Cool Whip and whipped cream? First of all, I'm going to say whipped cream is fresh.
Yes, yes.
Cool Whip is probably heavier than whipped cream is, don't you think?
This is actually thicker. This is actually thicker than the Cool Whip that you buy in the store.
Okay.
And it calls for, I forgot, I gotta look at my recipe. My mind just went blank. I think it's 2 cups. It is. It's 2 cups. 2 cups of whipping cream. And that's too much for a cup. Okay, put that in here.
You need to actually fold that in?
I probably will. The recipe didn't say whether or not to beat this in, but just being a cook and knowing I wouldn't beat this Cool Whip into that.
It's deflated.
Yeah, I wouldn't beat this. I would just kind of fold it in.
Now your whipped cream it's got a really good consistency. If y'all have ever beat whipped cream and come back a little while later and see that it had deflated, if you'll use something to stabilize it, like powdered sugar or something.
Powdered sugar is what I.
This is heavy whipped cream is not sweet. You have to sweeten it.
No, it's not. This is a good dessert. We don't just use it for holidays, but mostly for holidays because it's a pretty dish. All right, I'll trade with you.
Okay.
And then I'm good with that Cool Whip.
Okay, I'll put that back.
I know my grandsons will be glad I made some extra Cool Whip because they love it.
What'd you do from there?
The lid.
I'll find it.
Here it is, right here. We got stuff all over this kitchen. And I'll just put that right there in case I might need it again. I'm just gonna fold that whipped topping in with the cream cheese and powdered sugar. And I'm just gonna fold it in there. I'm not gonna.
With the camera.
That's all right. I think that y'all can see. But just be sure scrape your bottoms because I just noticed that some of my filling was on the bottom, and you want to make sure you get it stirred up with that whipped topping.
Now this is gonna go in the refrigerator.
It's a refrigerator. Yeah, it'll have to go in the refrigerator when we get through.
So this would be a really good summer dessert too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Would be a real good summer dessert.
Now there's 2 packages of frozen strawberries. Yeah, this is a strawberry dessert.
You want both of these packages?
Well, it calls for more than the 10 ounce. In that 10 ounces, how many ounces are those?
This is 16.
Well, okay. Well, maybe I'm wrong.
That's a lot of strawberries.
Okay, let me see. I forgot.
Your recipe.
It may be half. I think I'll move this rack now.
I get it.
I moved this rack. I had this rack. It's how much?
20 ounces.
So it takes more than one of them.
So you'll need a
I
little
thought
bit.
I was thinking I needed at least part of both of them.
So I'll get it poked out for you.
I need
When you put them in there frozen,
I
right?
have to wash my hands. Yeah, Well, no, we don't put it in with that. I'll show you in a minute. It goes in with the jello.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna open them until you tell me to.
Okay.
And you need this juice here too, I guess.
That juice is, somebody has, does the burner own my pineapple?
Yes, it is.
You
It's
have
hot.
to boil, okay.
It's not boiling, but
Okay,
it's just
okay.
fixing to.
All right, well, it takes 2 cups of pineapple juice, and you boil that, and you put 2 packages of jello in with your pineapple juice. I'm trying to smooth this over. Like they got too much pineapple filling down there. Just thinly slice.
That's a big dessert.
It's a
too.
big dessert. I thought about making this into two pans, and but my grandsons, they're putting their tree up. They're doing the decorations tonight at their
Oh.
house, so they're gonna have them a little old.
They're gonna have a
Little part-
smorgasbord
yeah.
of stuff to eat, aren't
They're
they?
gonna have a little party and snacks. I told them I'd make. That's why I'm making this. I told them I'd make it and bring some over there to them. That's why. That's what I'm doing. All right, it's got. Now that'll thicken up. That'll thicken up. Let me see. Would you get me a knife out of there, please, Linda? I hate to waste
Yeah.
some, so I'm gonna put it on here. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think this knife is doing better to smooth that than that spatula was. The spatula was wanting to pick it up and take it with it. So. Alrighty. There I go banging on something again. That's alright. Where's my hands here?
We said earlier that we never really realized that we were so loud in the kitchen.
No.
We're chafing and we realize how loud we are.
Alright, now you put 2 packages, 3 ounces, which is, it'd be 6 ounces of jello. Now, is my pineapple juice boiling?
It's not boiling.
Turn the burner up, it won't take but a
Just
second.
right on the verge.
Okay, we'll open these frozen strawberries. The whole,
It's not gonna hurt putting that. Stuff in there, no, that's Pyrex. I had a Pyrex dish explode.
Oh, really?
One time we
Uh-oh.
lived on 322.
Oh.
It scared me half to death. It
I
kinda
imagine.
broke me from
Well,
Pyrex for a while.
Oh, well, I don't know. I've never had one to burst on me, so I don't know, Linda.
Did you see that new enamel cast iron that I got
No, I haven't.
that I put the cinnamon rolls in the other day?
Oh, I seen it on Facebook.
Those are so nice.
Oh, I know they are. Let me wash my hands. I had to pick up that tub.
Okay, it's boiling.
All right. Got my hands washed. All right, this is 2 cups. Let me get me a
Want
spoon.
a pot holder?
I'm just gonna pour it all in there. Just pour it in here. This is 2 packages of jello, and that's 2 cups.
Did I get it?
No, that's okay. You splattered on me that time.
Oh, sorry.
2 cups of pineapple juice. I couldn't find nothing. All they had was those great old big pineapple cans, and I didn't need that much. So I bought a
I keep
6
those
pack.
in the refrigerator.
Do you?
I do.
So I just bought a 6 pack of these little ones. So
I
it
keep
took
them in there, so there's, you know, you don't
it
have
took
to
about
leave them alone.
almost 3 little cans for 2 cups. And I stirred the jello in that hot pineapple juice real good. If you'll open that other package for me, it says it's reclosable.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. You keep your strawberries frozen because this hot pineapple and jello is hot. When you put these frozen ones in here, it'll
It's gonna thaw them out.
thaw them out. Okay, and it'll thicken the jello. All right, this is for 16 ounces. It takes 20 ounces, right, Linda?
So you just need about 4 more ounces.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying that my bowl might not have been big enough. Thank you. My daughter.
The strawberries look nice.
Don't they? Truthfully, I couldn't find any sliced. I'd rather have the sliced pineapple.
Yeah.
You know, the sliced strawberry. I'd rather have that, but they didn't have
I
it.
don't
So
think they would have been as pretty as these. These are
So-
really pretty.
I just I'm gonna probably have to put this into a bigger bowl. And there's a strawberry leaf.
This one's clean. You want to use it?
Yeah, let's do that. Had a leaf and that strawberries.
There you go.
These cold strawberries is cooling this jello down, and it'll get kind of egg white consistency. That's what it needs to be before you put it on this.
Did you already put more in there?
No, I hadn't. I was gonna cool this down and then
Okay.
put some in there to make it get even colder.
We go to Panola Orchards every year.
Oh, you
And,
yeah, you
and
do.
pick strawberries
Yeah,
and
you do. Yeah.
blackberries, strawberries, blueberries, peaches. We get all
I
of the
didn't-
fruit.
My bowl wasn't big enough, so I'm gonna pour it into a bigger bowl.
Yeah,
Thank you, Linda.
it did cool that down.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna add some more. These was only 12-ounce bag. I mean 16-ounce bags, and I need about 4 more ounces. So I'm gonna put a few more strawberries in there. I really would have rather had the sliced, and I'll tell you why. You'd be sure to get strawberry in every slice. I really rather had the sliced. And I even thought about cutting these up while they were still frozen, slicing them, but I didn't. I'm just leaving them whole.
Well, they look pretty. Are you
I'm
through
trying.
with
I'm
this?
through with the. Yes, thank you, Linda. I'm just going to stir this until it. These frozen strawberries, and that's the reason you leave them frozen, is because it takes cold to gel jello. So I'm just gonna keep stirring until it gets kind of egg white consistency, just kind of thick, but it's not going to be gel completely. But I just don't want it to be too thin when I pour it over this Cool Whip, and for sure don't want it to be hot. This has to be cold when you put this, because you're putting this over Cool Whip or whip topping. The bowl is getting cold, so I think that it's probably cold now. Okay, the first time I ever made this, Linda, I guess
Yeah.
sometimes when I make a new recipe, I just think I know what I'm doing and mix it. And I didn't let this get cold enough. I had a mess. All my jello and all that, it just run all in that Cool Whip. It just mixed. Did not do good at all.
Well,
So I learned that until you know what you're doing, follow the recipe.
and we try to, we're trying to tell everybody the little tricks that we know. And
See how it's
Water
not.
also in here.
I'm sorry, Linda.
No. Yeah, it's getting a lot thicker.
Yeah.
It is.
It's getting a little thick, so I think I'm safe to put it in there. Now I interrupted
With
you.
some recipes, and I've seen this over and over and over, you get a recipe and you look at it, and people that cook or bake like we do, they can look at a recipe and know whether or not it's going to work, right?
Right, yeah.
And people that don't cook, they wouldn't know that. So they would make that
Right.
recipe. You need the spatula?
I think I
And
do.
and then they would wonder why it didn't turn out right.
Right.
And it's not funny. It's really not, because I don't like wasting ingredients and spending my time on something that doesn't turn out right. But it's kind of like, people will give you a recipe, but they don't really want you to know
the
exactly
secrets?
how they
Yeah.
do it. We want them to
We
know
want you to
how
know,
we do it.
exactly.
We don't want you to fail. We want you to
Right.
make it and make it right. That looks gorgeous.
Isn't this pretty? And this is a good
And it
Christmas
smells
thing.
so good.
Okay, what I'm gonna do, since these are whole, I'm gonna try to arrange the strawberries where every slice or every piece will have some strawberry in it. But I learned, it made me so aggravated myself whenever I did that the first time I done this recipe, because I was wanting it really bad, and I really messed it up by not following instructions. Okay, that is it.
That looks beautiful.
I'm gonna take the camera over there because I'm not gonna chance trying to pick this up.
That looks gorgeous. You did a great job.
Did it? Can you see it good enough, Linda?
Yes, it looks beautiful.
All right, we put that in the refrigerator until it completely gels. I'm gonna cover it with plastic, but I'll do that after we get off the line. Thank y'all so much, and I hope, let me get a paper towel. I don't like that white sticking on that side there, because it'll, when you start to serve it, it'll be there. And that Cool Whip is probably dry anyway. Okay. Makes a pretty Christmas dish. And Thanksgiving or whenever you want it. It's a really good tasty. And to me, the first time that I ever tasted this, I thought it was pecans in the crust. But it's pretzels. And it's really good. I guess you could use pecans in with it.
Well,
you know?
I like the idea that it's pretzels.
Yeah,
though.
it's just pretzels.
Different.
Yeah.
It's something different. Thank
All
you
right,
again for
thank
watching.
y'all.
We hope you enjoy it. Get in the kitchen and cook with
Have
your
a blessed
kids
day.
and grandkids. We
Have-
love y'all.
Bye-bye.
Bye.